This is the basic setup for axonometric projection. So axonometric projection deals with one angle. What that means is you're going to draw any size equilateral triangle. So for example, I might make it 50 by 50. Now these are all construction lines, but I'm going to make them darker than they need to be. 60-degree angle from the right, 60-degree angle from the left. So we set up our triangle in the center. Our axes are found by a vertical line, a line at 30 degrees to the left, and a line at 30 degrees to the right. And so when we're dealing with the axonometric axes, those are the lines they're talking about. 1, 2, and 3. Everything is going to be based around those 3 lines. So for the plan is fairly simple to draw up. All we have to do is come down here anywhere, down towards the bottom of the page. From that line, I'm going to come off at 45 degrees and 45 degrees. That gives me my setup for plan. So that's done. My plan view will sit in between those lines. Elevation or end view, or it can be swapped, so this could be the elevation, this could be the end view, but to set up these 2 sides we're using 30-degree angles, and I'm using the corners or the points of the equilateral triangle. Project out my lines. Doesn't matter how far, there's no set measurements for any of this. I'm going to start off with a line parallel to the side, which is 60 degrees. So I come over here, set up a 60-degree line, and that gives me the outer point take my compass and I'm going to draw a semicircle. And draw the semicircle, very importantly, back towards the triangle. Don't draw it out the other side. That will give me my axonometric axis. So I'm drawing the points on the semicircle. There to here. And if that's done correctly, it should be giving you a 90-degree angle here, which it does. Same setup on the other side. So I come along, take out my lines, and again there's no measurements, so the distance to come out doesn't matter. Again, I'll have a 60-degree angle when I go to draw my line. 60-degree angle here anywhere at all. Same thing, gives me my outer points, and I'm going to draw a semicircle, and again draw it back towards the triangle, not out the way. So in other words, back this direction towards the triangle. And again, that should give me a 90-degree angle. Check it there, that's pretty good. And that is your setup. So anytime you're doing an axonometric projection question, that is the setup you need. They're all the same to set them up. So I've just dropped in the elevation, plan and end elevation just to show you how they'd set up or be dropped into place. You can copy, so heights can be copied between elevation and end elevation. So the height, I take a height from elevation, I copy the same heights to end elevation, and that goes for all the steps. So we take the step, I can copy the height over to my end elevation. Width, so the width of the elevation is copied to the plan. Likewise, any measurement I take, so the length of the first step there, copied down to plan, or over here, it doesn't matter. Likewise, my width of the end elevation can also be brought to plan. So there are measurements that are interchangeable between elevation, plan and end view. Now I've showed the finished solution. You can use any two views, so you can use elevation and end elevation, elevation and plan, or in view and plan. Most likely it's always the elevation and plan, or else elevation and in view. So any two views to draw it. You don't need the three.